beautiful, beautiful jewels. How are y'all doing today? I think it's a glorious day to shine. And I hope that you're having a beautiful day. I really do. Those of you that don't know, my name is Shanelle Renee. I am a leadership and lifestyle coach and mentor for women to help them and to develop them into to be the woman that God wants them to be and to bring out the absolute best in them. So I'm excited about what I do. I'm very passionate about what I do. And today I want to share with you the 5 main reasons I think that people, or you, those of you that are watching, are stuck at average. Now, let's be clear. I don't believe any of you have the potential to be average. I believe that all of you watching this, you have something to offer the world, and you have something of value to offer the world. And the unfortunate part is I feel like you cheat yourself out of that because of these 5 reasons, okay? Now, before I get started, I want to mention I'm offering this leadership mastermind in just a couple of weeks. And frankly, actually, I'm surprised that some of you have not taken advantage of this opportunity because the price for this mastermind is amazing, and it's probably the lowest price I've offered any of my products ever. And I probably will never offer this again because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, but it is so worth your time and investment because it will allow you to personally develop into, just really work on your personal dreams or personal development and to be who God wants you to be as a leader for your organization, your team, your family, whatever. So I think it's an amazing study that we're doing, an amazing mastermind course that we're doing together. And as the facilitator of it, I know that it will ultimately change your life forever. So I'm super excited about that, but I'm surprised that some of you have not jumped on this. So again, the link is in the description if you're interested, but I want to talk to you right now about the 5 reasons why you remain stuck. Some of you have been stuck for years, decades even. So I am just thinking about why in the world would you allow that to continue to happen? Like, who wants to be average? I certainly don't, and I think that you don't either, really, but you don't know how to get out of being in that state of mind or being in that place that you're in. So the first one is you're not rich. You are not rich. And by rich, I mean realizing that I create happiness. I'm rich because I get to impact people's lives every single day. I get to help people to realize what their purpose is, how they're going to get there, to give them the structure, provide an outline for them to follow. I get to help them with that. And it's an amazing adventure for them and for me. So when you realize that you create happiness, then you are rich. You become rich. I think everybody should be rich, actually. So that's number 1, realizing that you create happiness. When you don't have that, you're not rich. Number 2, you're not invested in yourself. Being who God wants you to be, being that amazing woman that God wants you to be, that you want to be, takes it takes time, it takes your resources. It's really an expensive adventure, but you're not invested in yourself. You're not invested in yourself at all. In fact, you go to a 9-to-5 job and you invest your time building somebody else's dream. You invest your time building someone else's happy. And then what you do is you go to work and you come home and you take a shower, you eat, you go to bed, and you keep doing that every single day, and you don't invest in yourself, and you wonder why you are stuck. You wonder why you're still at average. Number 3, you are allergic to change. You are allergic to change. I don't care what you say. If you're stuck, you are allergic to change, because what happens is, if you're not allergic to change, you understand what comes with change. A lot of times, especially the older we get, it's hard to change. We kind of resist change a little bit because it's uncomfortable. I get it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that change is easy. But if it's going to get me to realize I create happiness, then I'm going to change, because I want to continue to create happiness. A quick story. In my business, I've always done every single thing. I've done the administrative stuff, I've done the marketing, I've done everything, the coaching, I've done everything in my business. But I recently realized that I can't do everything and still be as effective and productive as I want to be. And so the changing part was, I have to share these responsibilities with somebody else. That means they get to have my passwords to all the systems that I use. They get to develop the emails, and they get to do all this stuff that I used to do, and it's different, but it's change, and it would allow me to become rich. It would allow me to continue to realize that I create happy. And so that's a change that I've embraced. Number 4 is being comfortable. You get too comfortable where you are. Some of you are average and you're comfortable at average. You've just decided, I'm going to settle for average. When you're not average, you're priceless, but you've decided to settle for average because it's comfortable. You've grown accustomed to it. I want you to know that when you're not uncomfortable sometimes, that means you're not growing. Those favorite pair of shoes that you had as a kid? When you outgrew those shoes, they were uncomfortable. But the idea is, it's because you were growing. And so when you're not uncomfortable sometimes, you're not growing. And that's why you're still stuck at average, okay? Number 5, the limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs. These are beliefs that your mama told you, your daddy told you, your brother, your sister, you told you. These are things that you told yourself or people told you, and you started to believe these things, and those things have allowed you to feel comfortable at average. Whatever lies they told you, they said, you will never be rich. You will never impact people's lives. You can't do that. You can't do that. And you believe them. But you need to stop believing that you can't do something and say and do what you can do. I want you all to be rich. I want you all to shine. But you have to make some decisions and decide whether or not you're going to stay in that rut that you're in and be average, or if you're going to rise. Do something to invest in yourself. Do something with your resources to make you a better person. Sign up for my Mastermind course. And you are investing in yourself. You're investing of your time. You're investing of just a little bit of your resources to get value so that you can be rich. I want that for each and every one of you. It's your time to shine, baby. I love you and I mean it. Take care.